Ready with me as I give you more facts about me, but let's make this one book edition. Let's kick off with my strongest one so far. I have never DNF'd a book. I am a moodish reader. I am all about the vibes. If the vibes of the book are given, I am in for it. And I am a smut slut. However, if there is no plot, it ain't for me. I did finish a couple of smutty books, but if they don't have a plot, like, I need a plot. I do love me a slow burn. I love me a slow burn that can give me all the tension, all the friction that you're just like, ah! Yeah. Sorry. As much as I hate these dark circles, I will stay up for one more chapter. I do like to annotate, but I've always been so scared to touch my books.
Brett.
I have Evernote, and so I literally have created like a template in which I copy paste, and I will use that a lot of the times. I'm not home or I don't have a notebook and I don't have the physical book in front of me, and so this is the only way that works for me to annotate if I do want to annotate, or at this point I should say take notes. Listen, I try to read multiple books at once. I really did. I tried. It just doesn't work very well with me. I didn't perform like I expected to perform. I don't easily give out 5-star ratings, and that's because I'm very stingy with my 5 stars. If the book was phenomenal, I give it 4 stars. When I say that I gave a book 5 stars, it's kind of a big deal for me personally. I'm also very ashamed to share this next fact, but like when I finish a book, a lot of the times I don't really remember what happened, but you know what, the vibes were great. Biggest personal pet peeve, and I do this to myself all the fucking time, even though I promised I'm not going to do it, and yet I do it once again. I start unfinished series. Yes, oh my God. Every time I get to the end of a series that is not finished, I will tell myself, I'm not gonna do this again because now I have to wait God knows how long until the next book comes out. And what does Michelle do? Goes and starts another freaking unfinished series. I don't know why I do this to myself. I must like to Does this say something about myself? Do I like to get tortured? I'll make a note. I'm currently reading Terror at the Gates. I am listening to Caught Up, and I just finished the House of Devil series, and the book club and I are going to start Red Rising next, and I am very, very excited. Something that the book club already knows about me, I call my in-between our plan reads. I call those books a one-night stand. We all read at different paces, right? And so I kind of just check in. Hey everybody, where are we? Are we ready to start the next book? If not, I will go read my one-night stand book, which will be, I don't know, probably some dark romance or a smutty book, and then revisit once I finish to see if we're all ready to start the next book together. I don't know if this is just a fact about me or it's just a general fact about everybody, but there are a ton of books on my bookshelf that I haven't even read. And I still buy more books that I probably will not read in the next few months. I used to read growing up like a ton when I was a teenager, and my mom, as a form of punishment, she would come in and confiscate my books. I'd have to pry them out of my hand, like, no. And that's how she would ground me. I know that, and everybody has a different story, and that we all go through different hardships in life. While loss hasn't been a stranger in my life, reading some of the books I read during the time that I was going through a hard time helped me get through it. Also, while books have helped me heal and move on from some of these hard moments, they've also given me the hardest book hangovers ever. Like, ever. The majority of the time, I do like to listen and read at the same time, and it just helps me create a path and teleport into what is happening in the book. But I do go through phases where I exclusively want to read a book, or I will exclusively listen to a book. While I've read a lot of book series in 2025, one that I just cannot stop thinking about is Throne of Glass. And yes, I too want to know, what did Lorcan do? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.